Hi and welcome to Just Cook. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken shawarma and we're going to do this as authentic as possible. So we're going to put this onto a kebab stick and cook it rotisserie style in the oven and then carve it up. It's absolutely delicious. But the first thing we have to do is make the marinade and marinate the chicken, and I'm going to marinate this overnight, and then tomorrow we'll do the second part, which is the putting it all together, cooking it and serving it. So for this recipe here, I've got all my spices: 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of coriander, half a tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, all going in there like that. This recipe will be up on our website ready for you to see. 4 tablespoons of oil. You can use 3 cloves of garlic, but I'm going to use crushed garlic already made, what they call lazy garlic, because I don't have any garlic at the moment under these hard times. There doesn't seem to be much in the shops at the moment, so I'm just going to put a teaspoon of that in. You can use either or for this marinade. Then I've got lemon, just going to squeeze 1 lemon out like so. Get all that, use a fork to really get all those juices out. Really give that a good squeeze. And then we're going to put in some natural yogurt. I'm going to use 4 tablespoons for this recipe and just add that 1, 2, 3 or 4. Then we're going to just whisk all that up. Already smells delicious, so I'll give that a really good whisk and mix. Then we're going to put the chicken in. Now for this, I would always use chicken thighs for the recipe, but as we're on lockdown, I've run out of chicken thighs. I've got 1 small pack of that and 1 small pack of chicken breast. So the chicken breast I've just sliced nice and thin as well. But I would always use chicken thighs for this, they give the best flavour. But I'm going to mix it up today for this purpose, because I wanted to show you this recipe while we're all at home. It is a little bit time consuming in the sense that, you know, you've got to marinate it first, and then you can marinate it probably for 4 hours, but I normally do this in the afternoon as I'm doing now, and then leave it overnight, and then next day it'll be for our dinner the next day. And the longer you marinate it, really the flavours just get into that chicken and really get that looking juicy. So make sure it's all well mixed. I've got gloves on, that's why I put them on, because it is quite a bit messy, but you can just mix it with a spoon if you want. But for this purpose, I think it's easier and quicker just to do it with your hands. So that's really well marinated. I'm now going to pop that, cling film it, pop it in the fridge, leave it overnight, and then we'll come back to it and show you how to put it all together. Okay, so we've got our chicken here. It's all marinated. I've got 1 kilo of chicken in there as part of the marinading that's been in the marinade overnight. So I'm going to show you now how to cook this, if you like, as a kebab like you would have in the takeaways. You can just put it on a grill and grill it, but this is a bit more fun and it does give it a bit, I think, a bit better flavour. So I've got a potato. I'm going to slice that because that's going to make our stand. That's going to be the base for our stand. You can use wooden kebab sticks, but I've run out of them. So I've got a metal one here that I use. I'm just going to pop that straight in the, well, before I do that, sorry, I'm going to wrap this in foil just to give it a little bit more strength, because as it cooks, the potato will also cook. And I just want to try this to stay firm so that hopefully it doesn't tip over. It doesn't normally. So just push that in, that gives you the base, that gives you your little kebab stand. So we've got our tray here. So we're going to place that on the tray, and then we're just going to take our kebab meat, our chicken meat that's been marinating, and we're going to layer this around. Now what I'm doing is I'm positioning this on the ends so that it's not just stacked up straight. Just gives it a bit more chance to cook. So again on the end, and just swivel it around. So I've got one there, got one going on there, then I've got this one just again on the end, just around that way, and we're just going to build this up, each piece. This chicken's cold, it's been in the fridge, like that, and just keep turning it each time with a piece of chicken around like that. We're just going to keep going until we've got it all all on there, like that. And we're going to cook this a little bit slower than you normally would, because obviously the outside's going to cook and the inside still needs cooking. So it's going to take a little bit longer and a little bit slower to get that really cooked in the centre. Obviously, as I say, you can just put this on a tray and grill it, and it will still taste great. But when I have the time like we have at the moment on lockdown, I like to do this when we have it at the weekends. My son really likes this, and so does my wife. And so we're just taking that round. Going to save the smaller bits down there. My kebab's going to be long enough. Stick's going to be long enough for this. It's normally a little bit longer, the wooden skewers, but we'll make it. Let's push that down a bit. Obviously packing it on there. And let's start getting these smaller pieces pushed down and on. I'm wearing gloves just because it's so messy, and at the moment we have them readily available. So that's just pushing down, just the last couple of bits to go on there. Let's pop that one over there, see if we can get that on there. Now we've got a big family, we make this, we eat it, we keep it in the fridge once it's done, and we have it for our lunches and that, so it will last. There's quite a bit of meat here to do for us. So let's take that, just take the gloves off, and then going to put that in very carefully at 160 for about a couple of hours. So that's going to sit in the oven like that. Now you need to just keep an eye on it, just to make sure it doesn't fall over. And we'll come back and have a look at that when it's cooked. Okay, so as you can see, our chicken is cooked. I've had it in the oven for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to carve it up now. I'm just going to keep it in the tray and carve this like they do in the restaurants. Just down the side like that. Getting some nice slices. It will crumble down into pieces. This is going to be really tasty because all those juices have gone down inside the chicken. You can see the marinade. And so you just cut that all the way around, all the way down until you've got it all there. I won't do the whole lot. I'll leave it like that. I've let it rest for about 10 minutes when it came out of the oven, just because it's easier to handle as well. It's too hot when it first comes out of the oven. So just for practicalities, just give it 10-15 minutes just to cool a little bit. It's still hot, don't get me wrong, but it just makes it easier to handle. So I'll carve all that meat up in a minute. We've got enough there. Then the way we like it is with wraps. You can do it with pita. You're choosing of bread. I've got some garlic mayonnaise I've made here. So I'll just put a spoon of that straight through the centre there. Then I've got onions, carrots, lettuce and tomato. But this is really down to how you like to have yours. I actually like a little bit of French fries in mine. I'm not going to do it for this one, but it's quite nice, especially the skinny fries. A few of them put in with it, just give it a nice flavour, and they serve it in the Middle East quite often like that. So I've got some cucumber, some lettuce, some onions, some tomato. And then the other thing we like is some pickle. So I've julienned some pickle up, shredded up some pickle from the fridge. And then just take some of the meat. Now, you can eat it just like this. It's lovely. If you've got your favourite sauce, you like chilli sauce or Nando's, my wife likes and daughter likes. Love it. Then we're going to fold over one end. Fold that over like that. We're not taking it anywhere. Obviously in a takeaway they'd wrap it in foil for you, so it's easy to carry. But there you got it. Lovely, beautiful chicken shawarma. Try the recipe, try doing it this way. As I say, if you can't do it that way, you can grill the chicken in on a tray in the oven, or under the grill, sorry, flipping it for about 5-10 minutes each side till it's cooked. Absolutely delicious. Enjoy.